Jordan and his Bulls set to take on the Nets. Will Perdue will jump it up against the Nets. Benoit Benjamin, a sellout crowd here at the Meadowlands Arena. Some of the folks a little slow in getting in. There were a couple of brush fires in the area near the railroad tracks leading from New York City and so on. And
brush, I heard it was huge, huh?
Yeah, it was a huge brush fire. A huge brush fire. And the tip-off controlled by the Bulls. Here's Tony Kukoc with the basketball. He's played his first games now with Michael Jordan. Pippen. B.J. Armstrong, and B.J. buries a three to start things off. Armstrong on the season, a 42% three-point shooter, and the Bulls strike first.
A couple of those options other than Jordan, huh? And Chuck's point about no point guard. They have that freewheeling triple post, they call it. Tex Winter, put it in.
He's a wide open for a lot of jump shots. And here's Armen Gilliam with a baseline jumper, his first two, and the Nets are on the board.
And they post up Michael here.
Against Rex Walters, his first attempt off the mark. Rebound Armen Gilliam gets it to Kenny Anderson, and the Nets look to run. Kukoc cuts him off nicely. Here's P.J. Brown. Big Ben. Way off the mark, but Gilliam retrieves. And jump hooks it home.
Well, they need some offense without Derek Coleman, and the Hammer, generally high percentage shots and a good percentage go in.
And the Nets grab the lead at 4-3. Here's Jordan again on the post. Pretty feed to Kukoc, and a good defensive help right there as P.J. Brown came over to help.
You need all your guys to pay attention to business defensively.
Here's Big Ben. Off the mark, rebound Kukoc, and the Bulls, Tony Kukoc. Jordan again on the post.
And they double.
And that leaves Pippen wide open. Scottie Pippen buries it too.
Easy game, huh?
Pippen went 31 the last time these teams met in Chicago. A full victory. The previous time the Nets beat the Bulls in Chicago the first time in 19 tries.
With Michael out there, though, you all get better looks, better opportunities, and you can become a better player.
Here's Gilliam looking for three in a row. Rebound Scottie Pippen. 2 minutes gone by first quarter. Bulls by 1. Jordan outside. Every time he gets the ball, the anticipation of the crowd. Off the mark is Perdue.
Unselfish, though. They set up the little scissor off the low post. He got a layup.
9:40 left first quarter. Bulls with a 1-point lead. A lob to Gilliam. And the crowd counted at 1. As Armen Gilliam, good catch inside in traffic.
Stayed with it, the Hammer. Well, they've been able to get it to him twice down low. This time, Kukoc gets a piece, but hanging tough and then able to take the hit. Armen on the money. Woo.
So Gilliam has been the offense thus far for the Nets, and now he has all 7 of the Nets' points. And a 7-5 New Jersey lead here in the early going. Early going has not been a problem for the Nets. Here's Michael Jordan off the mark. Rebound taken down by Kenny Anderson. This is 3-on-3. Anderson stops and pops. And the rebound taken down by Jordan. The lead to Pippen. Michael, good play by P.J. Brown to help out defensively. This is 1-on-4, Rex. Takes it all the way.
Backpedaling. Good push. Fisher with the dribble.
Pippen right back, and he buries a jumper to make it a 9-7 ball game. Scottie Pippen now with 4 of Chicago's 7 points.
I think Rex is saying to himself, this guy's not that good. He hasn't been able to do much. What are they writing about?
He better not. P.J. Brown. And P.J. gets the jumper.
It's got to get you excited if you're a player.
To play against. Oh, yeah.
Sure. I mean, the best? Why not? Let's see what he's got, and I'm going to show you mine.
Pretty feed underneath to Perdue. Good block by Gilliam, but on the second attempt, Perdue puts it home.
Gets a little bit of deli action, huh? A lot of roll.
11-9. Nets by 2.
And they double. They did this earlier on Kenny. Make him give it up. Make others make the decision.
Wide open is Armen Gilliam. And the Hammer has scored 9 of the Nets' first 13 points with 4 minutes gone by in this first quarter.
When Ben comes, they come big.
Here's Armstrong. And the rebound taken down by Armen Gilliam. Took it out of Peach.
He's doing everything.
He's scoring. He's reaped pretty move by Anderson. Uses the body, puts it home. And We get the offensive foul on Kenny Anderson. You get no argument from either.
No, and usually when it's that deep, they'll let it go. But how about the dribble past BJ? I mean, that's one of those cuff dribbles. And right here, well, he was set. Easy call for the official. But Kenny getting to the goal usually is a good sign for the Nets.
And Dickie Simpkins is coming to the lineup. Tony Kukoc is going to sit down. 7:45 to go in this first quarter. The Bulls will give up only 97 points a game, a little under that. And the Nets already 13 on the board. Here's Pippen. No hesitation at all. Buries a three. He's got 7. He had 31 in that last game. The Nets played in Chicago.
And PJ up on him, too, and they're running a little man-to-man with a jump at the dribbler.
B.J. Brown, good use of the left hand to put it home. His second field goal. And the Nets by 3, 15-12. They have now hit 7 of their 11 shots from the floor. Jordan got the pick for Purdue. Rebound taken down by P.J. Brown. Michael 0 for 3 now. Simpkins on the defense against Gilliam. Move Kukoc out of the ball game. Try and get some defense against Armen Gilliam.
Pretty good patience as well there to set up BB in the low box. Phil will give you a message.
That's right, and that was a message. Change on the defensive end. We'll get a foul right here. And it'll go against Kenny Anderson. He's picked up his second with 6:37 to go in this first quarter. Say, basketball fans, if you'd like to meet Willis Reed, we'll tell you about that in just a bit. 6:37 left in this first quarter of play. And here's Dickie Simpkins with it. Michael Jordan still looking for his first field goal. And Kenny Anderson very wisely let it go. So nobody had touched it.
And right now you can see all the attention inside, making sure Rex gets some cooperation from his partners.
That's 2/3 of their shots here in the early going. And opening up a 5-point lead.
The Bulls just don't want Kenny Anderson to get off. That's why they're giving him a lot of attention.
Oh, that deflected. Who touched it? And I don't think anybody touched it. Out of bounds it goes.
I think Benoit was unsure.
Yeah.
But maybe a Bull touched it, and he just held his back, too, by the way.
He hesitates was lost. And here is Pippen in and out. And Ben touched that one. Out of bounds it goes. And again, of course, the reference to Ben's back, the back spasms that he's had. Dwayne Shinsis is out. He is sick. Jason Williams, the only other able-bodied center the Nets have. There we go. Michael, hello.
What a welcome, huh? Well, all he can do is dunk.
Yeah. Pass, shoot, dribble, and run, and defend. And Rex Walters comes up.
You got to make him play, and Rex did.
There's Michael off the mark. Rebound taken down by Gilliam. 5-point net lead, 5:30 to go, first quarter.
Rex has gotten better using that bump along the baseline. They're going to run it again. Michael takes which side? High side.
Michael anticipating, and Rex is floating along the baseline. Here's Anderson firing. Kenny off the mark. Rebound Jordan. Good outlet pass to Pippen. BJ for 3.
They all use the dribble so well to set their partners up. Little penetration and the widening out by BJ.
BJ with his second 3-point field goal. The net lead is down to a deuce with 4:55 to go in the first quarter.
You got to imagine the Bulls practices and everything else much more attentive. Trying to prove maybe they could win it again.
Got to shoot it with 1 on the 24-second clock. That's a 24-second violation. And Michael's first basket of the ball game. Little push there.
He knows how to use his hands, though. Normally it's a screen. He goes to the ball. Set up Rex. The great ones seem to understand how to discard and not get the call.
4.5 to go, first quarter. Jay Armstrong, nice stutter-step move, gets to Simpkins. Simpkins again, Purdue. And a rebound taken down by Gilliam. Some good opportunities for the Bulls.
When I mentioned taking care of detail, every time the Nets make a signal, the Bulls are looking to the bench. Phil Jackson describing what the Nets have been doing, caused that 24-second violation.
Here's Anderson, way off the mark, and the rebound taken down by Simpkins. Jason Williams set to come into the lineup. And that reference you made, perhaps Ben's back is bothering him. Here's Pippen. Bulls only 7 of 19 from the floor. And Michael continues to struggle. There's Purdue winning a rebound from Gilliam. Count and one. So to the line will go Purdue to try and complete the three-point play as we look at Michael Jordan, our man in the sharp spotlight for this evening.
And maybe before the evening's over, Chuck Daly can address the Jordan rules. And I can remember Chuck discussing them, maybe not at length, not to give up the secrets when he was with the Pistons. But if he's making the jump shot, a lot of things go out the window. And tonight he's struggling with the jump shot. So then you can back off a little. You maybe hesitate on when you're going to assist. But when he is knocking it down, there's nothing you can do.
But there were certain things that Chuck alluded to, the way to defend Michael. But a lot of them changed when Pippen joined the team and got better, and B.J. Armstrong. The double-ups weren't as easy to do. Here's Jason Williams. Jason hits his first attempt from the field. That's by a deuce again. Pippen, that's for three. And Drexel just let it go out of bounds wisely. So with 3:14 to go in this first quarter, a 2-point net lead. Happy you can be with us. Spencer Ross along with Bill Raftery and Matt Loughlin.
The Bulls will score some points, and the Nets have to ring the bell a little bit more than they normally do. Nice little back screen.
Kenny is all alone, lays it home.
The assist. The hammer. Who's up to his nightly?
One per game. 23-19, 4-point lead Nets. Here's Jordan. Won't go. Rebound won't go. Rebound 4-4 underneath. Taken by Jordan. Blocked by P.J. Brown. Jordan again, and we'll get a foul. And Michael a little upset with himself here in the early going as the Nets have a 4-point lead.
Well, you got a Hall of Famer and a guy who's going to be in with 2 jerseys, too. And 2 Dream Teamers.
And a 2-point net lead. Jordan now with 4 points. And Chris Childs is coming to the lineup now, giving Kenny Anderson the rest with 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Here's Gilliam wide open, and the hammer has a hot hand. 11 points for Gilliam. He's at 5 of 6 from the floor.
Well, the hammer, I'm sure, is saying keep pressing because I can get some open looks. That's the problem. I think if they just played half court, the Nets would have problems, but they're opening things up.
Here's Jordan, now 1 for 10. Rebound P.J. Brown. P.J. with his 3rd rebound.
2 minutes.
4-point net lead. They've led by as many as 5. Gilliam posts up against Simpkins.
Good cross court.
Jason Williams to P.J. Brown won't go. And the rebound taken down by Simpkins, who gets it out over to Michael Jordan. Nice look underneath to Purdue. Foul. They'll go to the line. They'll shoot 2. Jordan with a good look-away pass.
Yeah, P.J. Trying to get down. The big guys will run the floor because now they know they're going to receive a pass. Sort of a delay, kind of a break as Michael in transition waits for the traffic to clear.
Good. The elegance of a wonderful man.
The phraseology, articulation. And here's that press again. See if the Nets are able to get an open look.
5 points for Purdue. Good look by Childs to Gilliam. Walters and Rex buries a baseline jumper for 2. He's got 6 points, and the Nets again by 5.
The danger of this press is the Nets are going to get more confident. They get those open opportunities without a hand in their face.
Simpkins, and we'll count that in 1 on continuation. Gilliam picks up the foul, and Simpkins will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play.
Wow, I don't think that was Michael going to the goal. Ooh, a little bit of a, oh my goodness. Well, they score the goal.
But they blew the whistle before.
Big East break for Simpkins. Not an NBA break.
Kid from Providence gets his first points of the ball game. The rookie, 6'10", 260 pounds. And the net lead is down to 2 as Rick Mahorn is set to come into the lineup.
Denying the pass is pretty good.
Stolen away by Purdue as he tried to find Sean Higgins. A lot of traffic in the middle. Jordan. Purdue. And we'll get steps.
He takes the double so well, though. Just relax, waits for the cutter, ready to cross court it if the center didn't make that move to the hole.
Armen Gilliam.
There's Rick Mahorn in for Armen Gilliam, who leads with 11 points. 4 assists for Armen, 5 rebounds in this first quarter, and 5 of 6 from the floor. And here's Luke Longley, the Aussie, in for Will Purdue.
Oh, we've seen the Hammer have some nights. He can knock him down. He's got to stay at home. He's had maybe 4 chances without the defense reacting to him.
Longley had a great game for the Bulls against the Nets in Chicago. Rex Walters off the mark. Simpkins tips it, and Michael Jordan comes up with the basketball. 3-on-3, make it 4-on-3. Jordan soars to the hoop, won't go. Rebound, Jason Williams.
Easy, Jace. Easy, Jace. Easy, Jace.
He draws a foul. He wasn't listening to you. He wasn't listening.
Rick Mahorn smiling. You got Michael Jordan around you, one of the great pilferers in all of the NBA. And here's a little shake move, lingerie lingering, huh? You got to pick it up when he goes by with that hidden shoulder move. And Jason trying to do a little impersonation of Marcus Hayes, Charlie Neal.
Didn't do it.
And not impressing anybody, huh?
Jordan now 1 of 11 in this first quarter. And the Nets will play for the final shot. Mahorn takes it off the mark with 5 seconds to go. Plenty of time. Here's Armstrong taking the 3. And that'll do it as the horn sound. Ending the first quarter here at the Meadowlands.
The same number of people in the building with another big show, almost like tonight's show. And we've been very excited. We got a group out in Seattle, and we're prepared for next year.
Well, that'll be excitement a year from now. But right now, the excitement is number 45 in the Chicago Bulls, gentlemen.
Okay, and he had a tough first quarter. Here's Sean Higgins curling through and misses the hook. Steve Kerr's coming to the lineup now for the Bulls. They go with Kerr, Simpkins, Tony Kukoc back in, Luke Longley, and Michael Jordan, who's been averaging 43 minutes a game since coming back.
Playing himself into shape. That was a good opportunity. Got to take advantage on Higgins' little half hook. Tough match for Higgins with Longley.
There's Kukoc with 2 in the 24-second clock. Just got it off in time, doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Jason Williams. He's fouled from behind. The loose ball foul is on Luke Longley, and that's his first and the first team foul on the Bulls.
Well, Stevie Kerr, you mentioned, he came back to the Bulls hoping to play with Jordan, and then Michael decided he wanted to hit and run.
Look at concern on Phil Jackson's face. Stevie Kerr shooting 51% from three-point range this year. Rebound taken down by Kukoc. Bulls with a chance to tie. Here's Simpkins. And good play by Sean Higgins. Just took it out of his hand. Childs. Good look to Walters, but just a little bit behind him. Good idea.
And he had Jason coming down on a delay, and that's the patience you have to develop. Rex was going to take the defense to the goal, and here's a great play by Higgins. Ensuing break the other way.
Here's Michael. Kukoc got a quick hook in the early going when Armen Gilliam started off as strongly as he did. Kukoc is fouled. If you go back a second in that play, Luke Longley looked like a football player straight-arming somebody out of the way.
Now, this is old-time basketball, and make sure if the guy slips, you get it to him. And Chuck Daly was talking before the game about Kukoc's ability to pass.
The late, great Drazen Petrovic on the Croatian national team that took that silver medal in Barcelona in '92. Tony Kukoc, his first points of the ballgame. Higgins. Sean Higgins hits a two-pointer from the baseline.
Oh, they took the double, got it to Jason, made a good decision.
29-27. That's with a two-point lead. Ready feed. Stevie Kerr puts it home.
It's not so much the pass as the pass selection as well. A nice bounceable catch for Kerr.
Part of their repertoire. I see a lot of that from the foul line on the high post. They'll deliver passes like that. Here's Jordan.
I think it took Michael a while to figure out the offense. They get Childs on the nickel dimer against MJ, but you like that give-and-go basketball. One thing the Bulls have done, hit the post, and you see Kukoc move to the middle, and look at this baseline cut, the kiss at the end.
You didn't let me answer that question. The answer to the question, did it take him long to figure out this offense? No. One-word answer.
It's very freewheeling, which is right up his alley.
Here's Kukoc. And wave it off, says David Jones. Off the ball underneath. They got the foul. Let's see on Michael Jordan, I believe. Now, Mayfield is discussing it with David Jones. Did the foul come after?
I think Joe Forte was going to give the shot. That was his judgment. They
count the basket. So Tony Kukoc gets the basket, but the foul underneath against Michael Jordan. That's his first, and the Bulls have taken the lead 31-29. The second time they've led, they jumped out in front 3-0. The Nets have led since then. Higgins a little too hard on the pass.
Tough for the big guy to get vision. He just shot it.
Jordan finds Stevie Kerr. It's a layup for him. And Longley tipped it out of bounds. They'll go over to the Nets. The Nets go now with Benjamin, Mahorn, Sean Higgins, Chris Childs, and Kenny Anderson. So you've got the 2 point guards out there with Higgins and 2 centers in Mahorn and Benjamin.
How about the way they use the floor, too, with a guy like Kerr at the other end? Spreads you out, tough to assist. Nice swing.
Ready feed, and Childs puts it home. Almost rolled around and out on the feed from Big Ben. Childs gets his first 2. We're tied at 31.
Back time.
Michael.
Good night. Great footwork. Great footwork, though.
Has 2 field goals, both on jams. B.J. Brown set to return to the net lineup. Kenny Anderson gets his second field goal, and we're tied again at 33. B.J. Brown gets set to return to the net lineup. It's kind of interesting that Michael has not sat down.
He likes those minutes, even when he's in mid-season form a few years back. He'll take those 38-minute games.
Stevie Kerr. Rebound, Rick Mahorn. Good outlet to Childs. Jordan's in front of him. Tries to make the move on Jordan. Does. And the shot just won't go. Rebound, Benjamin won't go. And the rebound, Jordan. Outlet to Kukoc. And Tony Kukoc loses control of it.
Well, in fairness, Simpkins should have run directly at the box. Took a circuitous route.
7:49 to go. Chris Childs, no fear, challenging Michael Jordan, going to the hoop. This time Kukoc may have gotten a piece of that. Rebound Simpkins. There's Michael. Hung out. And the rebound Childs. Jordan continues to struggle from the field. Good move by Childs. Gets the return and puts it home. Oh, you gotta love it. What a pretty working of the fast break by Higgins and Childs.
You gotta be able to dribble and get down the floor and give it up. Great little play.
And the Nets lead it by 2. Simpkins, and we'll get a foul.
Personal foul number 4, Rick Mahorn. His first.
Foul is on Rick Mahorn. And we'll get a timeout right here as we watch this again. First Jordan with the slam, and watch Chris Childs go.
Great step and cut, and here, after the spin out, the pass that leads to the pass, the rest.
That lineup, Rex Walter. 50 Simpkins hits them both. 5 points for Simpkins.
Now, you've watched a number of the games, as I have, Michael being back. And the jump shot is not where he would like it.
No.
And maybe the shot selection too. You know, sometimes you can just turn it back to where you once had it. It does take a little time.
Pippen with the rebound off the Kenny Anderson miss. Looking back at some of the last game. It's Stevie Kerr putting it home. Last game he had against the Nets on April 2nd, 93. 40 points in Chicago, 16 of 24 from the floor.
It's amazing what he can do is they get the little small change. Scotty not happy with it.
Pippen picking up the foul. It's his second. And on the Bulls, their third. B.J. Armstrong back in the lineup, and Dickie Simpkins leaves. Some good minutes for Dickie Simpkins, who came off the bench. 5 points, 4 rebounds.
And Dickie only gets about 10 minutes a game.
Yeah, we'll get a foul again.
I think a legal D.
It is a legal D on Pippen.
That's the first violation. The second one resulted in a technical foul.
I'm sure Phil's still working on his rotation when you think of it.
Oh, yeah, figure out, yeah.
Yank and get them arrested for the proper sequences during the course of the game.
Big Ben counted at 1. And they're going to get it on Luke Longley. Could have been on Pippen. And had it been on Pippen, it was as Pippen looked over at Joe Forte to say, you get that on me? No, he didn't. And Big Ben will go to the line.
Some good little plays in the first half on both sides. The same little play Kukoc ran on the other end. It is time to give back to the big fella.
And Ben with 4 points now, and the Nets have tied it again at 37. We've been tied at 33, 35, and 37. That's about the biggest lead of the night, 5. Here's Kukoc, a pretty fake game. He's fouled, gone up by Benoit Benjamin. So Kukoc will go to the line. He will shoot 2.
Now you got to wonder, when you watch the Bulls, how often they get free. Nobody in the lane, good cutting angles, and Ben gets that pump fake, goes up big, and the second time gets tagged.
Luck for the team. But Kukoc can handle the ball beautifully. Great passer. It's 1 of 2 from the line, and very nearly comes up with it. Here's Gilliam, who's back in. Pretty move. Shot won't go. Rebound Pippen. Bulls with a 1-point lead. Pippen. Bulls with a 3-point lead.
I knew he had BB. Just froze him a little bit. But that little run by the Nets, you gotta make that shot. Pippen just got enough of the hammer to knock him off.
9 points in the ball game now for Scottie Pippen. Here's Kenny Anderson. Walters. Walters puts it home.
Pretty good runner, huh? With a couple of bounces.
8 points for Rex. And the Nets again within 1. Stevie Kerr. Pick from Longley.
Good recovery.
Knocked away. Benjamin's going to get the foul.
Why?
Yeah.
Turning into defensive position, big fella.
Second personal on Benjamin. And on the Nets, that puts them over the limit. So Luke Longley.
At least 3 of them. I think it's Cartwright. Always had people to back him up. Same rotation here with Longley and Wennington and Will Perdue.
We haven't seen Wennington tonight. Perdue and Longley thus far. Bill Wennington, his career was rejuvenated. Reborn last year with the Chicago team.
Well, we could have a renaissance if we got Jordan back. Or are you thinking last year? You're right. BJ takes the hit, and
Longley
Luke looking Longley.
Longley?
At the
Nice to have you back, Roger.
He may have taken more shots than O'Corin.
I think he did in a week. 1 of 2 for P.J. Brown. And the Nets trail now by 2.
Always making cuts and looking to bump. That sets up Kerr for a look.
Don't leave him open, but Stevie Kerr having a tough time thus far in the early going. Gilliam, good look to Walters with the reverse. He didn't have control of the ball, was looking to go up with his left hand, and it garnered it in and put up the reverse. And here's a nice move by Kukoc.
They do counter quickly. You got to get back and make the guy pick it up.
4:18 to go in the half. The Bulls by 2. Here's Walters.
Yeah, Kenny does a nice job. Takes his guy away so they can't help. Good cut, but a little high for PJ. Well, the Hammer had the right idea, but accomplishing it. The biggest improvement that is needed is the continual running game of the Nets. And this has hurt Butch all year. They haven't been able to get organized and make plays like this. Rex uses the rim to ward off, and a little solid.
Back into the lineup. And the Nets trailed by 2. Tony Kukoc, Michael Jordan, B.J. Armstrong, Scottie Pippen. And look at the foul. A little grab right there. And Will Perdue for the Bulls.
Personal foul number 2, Rex Walters.
Walters picks it up. That's his second. That's over the limit, so Michael Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2 in case you joined us late. Michael, a very poor shooting first off an inbounds play. 1 of 2 from the line. And the Nets trail by 3. That's Chicago's biggest lead of the night.
And looking at the numbers, Michael averages 25 shots a ball game, and Rex doing the right thing. Hold him when you think he's free. Don't give him that opportunity.
Gilliam had a good quick start. That'll count if it goes and one. On the continuation, Tony Kukoc with a foul. And Armen Gilliam will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play.
Well, seldom do you see him use the dribble, but look how high this lefty hook is. That's like an 8-foot floater knocked down by the Hammer, who's having a terrific first half.
Looking for point number 14 and doesn't come up with it. So 13 points for Gilliam here in this first half, and the Nets are within one. And here's Pippen. Length of the floor off a free throw that should never happen.
While Benoit trailed the ball away, you can't fault him. Others have to see the ball and pinch.
3-point lead for Chicago with 3:19 to go in the half. Here's Big Ben. P.J. Brown.
Nice look and good positioning. P.J. does have an awareness of where to cut.
3 of 4 from the floor, 7 points for P.J. Brown. Here's Kukoc. Purdue. Rebound Gilliam. Nets can regain the lead. Trailed by 1. 2:50 to go, first half.
They don't waste much time down there, do they? They don't have it. Two dribbles. Kukoc got rid of it.
Gilliam. Pretty one bounce to Bell. Jam.
And a reach back by Ben, too. Nice slide. Hammer doing it all. Handling, beating guys, finding people.
5 assists, 7 rebounds.
Career record. You don't have to look it up.
Here's Kukoc for 3. Whoa. Way downtown for Tony Kukoc, who now has 10. He's a 32% three-point shooter. 60 out of 185 in the season. Rex Walters for 2 and we're tied.
Michael out there, though, and he is quick to recover. Rex undeterred.
Pippen with a pretty drive, and P.J. Brown picks up the foul on P.J. That is his 3rd.
Their early offense, center takes it out. Now they got the whole middle to play with. Nobody there to stop, and you saw the explosive use of the bounce as Scottie Pippen had a good read here. No center in the backcourt was Will Perdue, and you just can't get over it. And they set up the pressure, which has helped the Nets, remember, giving them some open opportunities.
Gotta hurry now. Higgins gets into the forecourt.
You heard Bugs explaining where to go. Nice deflection from the rear.
Jason Williams had it knocked out of his hands, and this is 4-on-1. You think 45 will get it? No, 33. Not bad, Joe.
Take your choice, or 7. The deflection set it up, and then Jason tried to go strong to the goal in traffic. I think Butch wants a 20.
1-point lead for the Bulls. Off the deflection, that 4-on-1 fast break.
Well, they gave it to 33 because they thought it was 23.
Oh, is that
That's what it was. You saw the choice, and Rex guessed just like you and everybody else in the house. He took Jordan. Well, if one doesn't get you, the other will.
And Rex wisely just kind of stayed out of the way when Pippen started soaring. Scottie Pippen with 15 points in this ballgame. The Michael Jordan story. 7 points for Jordan. He has struggled from the floor. He's 2 for 13. He does have 7 rebounds. And just checking out what Atlanta's doing tonight. Cleveland, rather. Cleveland is trailing Atlanta 47-34. So a victory by the Bulls and a loss by Cleveland would put the Bulls in that 5th place spot. Let's check in with Matty Loughlin. Matt?
Spencer, people are coming from all over to see Michael Jordan. They're even coming from outer space, the planet Lovetron. Daryl Dawkins here to watch MJ's return. And your thoughts?
I'm glad that he came back. I think it's good for basketball. And about another week, he'll have his legs, and somebody's going to be in trouble.
How would you defend him?
I'll just probably have to knock him out.
All right, guys, simple enough. Back to you.
Oh, he has not changed, huh?
No, knock him out. Double D.
When is Double D coming back, Matty?
47-46. Nets down 1. Here's Pippen. Rebound Jason Williams with 55 seconds to go in the half. 54-52 the score. Check it. 2-point lead for the Bulls. Gilliam. Yeah. gets the roll.
Gets the touch shot. Let him in that lane easily.
15 points for Gilliam. Here's Pippen right back. And the rebound taken down by Gilliam. He wants everything.
He's after it this evening.
Gilliam with 8 rebounds, 7 assists here in this first half. What a block by Pippen, but it comes to Gilliam.
Well,
And the hammer puts it home.
it's hammer time.
17 points for Armen Gilliam, who's former coach at UNLV.
He took the job. He took the Fresno State shot.
6-0 run for the Nets, and a 22nd timeout called by the Bulls. And the Nets have regained the lead at 56-54. Pippen coming up with a great block right here, but Armen Gilliam right on the money.
Well, they said the Hammer stayed in contact with the UNLV selection committee as to the new coach. Tonight, he's staying connected to everything going right for the New Jersey Nets. Handling the little jump hook with either hand. He has been just solid. Big rebounds. Now you need 2 more quarters like this, Hammer, which does not have what you'd call a deep bench. 9 rebounds, 17 points, 5 assists. Mark it down.
Seven.
That's definitely a career record.
That might be.
Oh, here's that slam cam, a rejection, return to sender. And even before he lost control of the ball, the presence of mind, pushed the leg over and finish.
So with 15.7 seconds to go, Gilliam will sit down now. Rick Mahorn has come in. Gilliam with 2 fouls. Butch Beard not willing to take a chance on him picking up the 3rd. Pippen with the basketball. Down to 6 seconds. Finds Kukoc. Won't go. Tip back out of bounds. It'll be net ball with 3/10 of a second on the clock. So they're going to leave it at 3/10. They will leave it at 3/10. You can catch and shoot. And Kenny Anderson just grabbed the ball and not make an attempt.
Chicago 54. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that great comeback.
As the horn sounds, ending the first. Jason Williams very upset at the situation. With not, when you see Jason's face, why do we throw the ball down floor and get holes come up with it? The trap did not hurt the Nets in the first half. They needed it, Michael Jordan, but we're in the second half now.
Well, they're 2 for 2 with those difficulties. I handled the trap, trying to spin out of it, that deflection of the long arms.
A steal and a basket by Jordan, who hits his first outside shot of the night. He was 2 for 13 in the first half, both on slam. Here's Anderson driving through and a block by Purdue. Here's P.J. Brown, and it won't go. And the rebound, Armen Gilliam will get a fresh 24. So the Hammer gets his 10th rebound of the ball game.
Pretty good play by P.J. Though, keeping it alive, just couldn't knock it down. You get yourself second chances against this basketball team.
Big Ben puts it home, the second chance. Michael Jordan getting warm. He's at 2 in a row to start this second half. Why did Chuck say if it gets down to the wire, going to be a different Michael?
Why did you bring his name up? I say he struggled in the first half.
Tied at 58. We're going to get a foul from behind. Scottie Pippen's going to pick it up, and Pippen, that's his 3rd.
Chuck always felt that he could make jump shots. Now he's got you within his grasp. I mean, it just opens up so many things for him.
Rex Walters. Jordan looked for the block, and he bothered him on the shot. Here's Pippen. B.J. Armstrong, a little too hard as he was bothered by Benoit Benjamin, and Kenny Anderson comes down with it now for the Nets. Gilliam puts it home on the feed from Kenny Anderson. The Hammer with 19 points in the ball game, and the Nets with a 2-point lead.
The kid with the great look, and the Hammer going right down the center of the floor.
For Anderson, 9 assists in the ball game now. Here's Michael, and the rebound taken down by Rex Walters. Michael thought he was fouled on that play, and there's a leer for David Jones. No words.
The leer says it all, huh? And he is one of those, too.
The guy can't put it home. His own, too. He doesn't mind it. Oh, tipped away. Good thought by Jordan. Pippen couldn't hold on to it, and the ball will go over to the Nets.
Great look.
2-point lead for the Nets. 9:39 remaining in this 3rd quarter.
Here's the play. They got the layup. They switch this time as Jordan ends up with Kenny Anderson.
Anderson finds Gilliam, who finds Rex Walters.
Look at them hustle defensively. Good ball movement.
Off the mark, P.J. Brown, rebound Purdue, outlet, Scottie Pippen, one-on-one with Rex Walters. P.J. Brown with a big-time block on Scottie Pippen. Here comes Walters back, challenges Michael, don't do that. And Michael comes up with a steal. Sees a lane.
Oh! Open up! Bucks with the timeout because that one perks up their offense. Was that beautiful? Hard to see. Wire to wire, Jordan. And Spencer, you said he had been quiet. Why did you bring it up? To slow it down, freeze everybody, send it in. MJ.
Field goals. He now has 13 points, and we're tied again.
Look at the handoff now. Take away the vision.
Whoops. And they're going to get the foul on Pippen. That's a big foul. That is Scottie Pippen's 4th personal foul.
And they all play defense. I mean, that was a great reaction. Up high with the hand, and you can see the movement. I like the call, and then live.
Anderson. And he's got 6 now. The Nets have regained the lead. Here's Jordan right back. With a couple of jumpers, misses one now, and here's Kenny Anderson quickly in the forecourt.
Good try.
Gilliam posting up against Kukoc. And a 9 on the 24. And a 5. Anderson has to take it off the mark. Rebound, Will Purdue.
Good solid check out too. Then he took his time trying to figure out what to do. It cost him.
8 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter. B.J. Armstrong steps through, puts it home, counted and one.
I think they may give this to Gilliam too as he banged it. B.J. posted up Kenny Anderson, and dunk guards love to do this. They're not sure who to give this foul to, but in the rear, I think it was Armen Gilliam. They still haven't seen. Let's see. Yeah, they got it right.
They got it on Gilliam. That is his
43, Armen Gilliam, his
3rd personal foul. And on the Nets, only their 1st team foul. So Armstrong is over the line. He has 8 points. Hit a couple of quick 3-point field goals in the 1st quarter and was quiet from that point on. Now 9 points for B.J. Armstrong. And the Nets down 1 with 7:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And no pressure. They did that one at the beginning of the half, and everything else has been half court. Make the Nets execute.
Walters on the switch. Gilliam. In and out. Rebound. Good one by P.J. Brown. Count it if it goes, and the foul will go against Will Purdue. Good offensive rebound. You talked about second chance opportunities. Necessary for the Nets to stay competitive, and they're getting the chances here.
Well, you take good shots, and Hammer did with a nice pull-up. The timing is there.
In the season, P.J. a 68% free throw shooter. And the Nets remain down by 1 as P.J. Brown misses them both. Armstrong. Good post up for Dickie Simpkins. Good position. Rebound. Knocked away from P.J. Brown, and they're going to get it on Will Purdue over the back.
You're right. That's a good point. You give guys position like that, they'll usually convert and go to the foul line. That's a little bit of a lapse defensively by the New Jersey Nets.
Too deep. Dickie Simpkins back in. So Simpkins, Purdue, Kukoc, Michael Jordan, and P.J. Armstrong. Simpkins, of course, in for Scottie Pippen, who's picked up his 4th foul.
Staggered double for Rex Walters.
Leaves Rex open for 3. Got it.
And Michael could not get through because it was well set.
15 points for Walters. The Nets by 2. Here's Jordan posting up. Pretty feed. And Purdue puts it home.
And when that happens, you've got to get some vision on the cutter, and Benoit did not sneak a peek.
Tied at 65.
Same play.
Walters, Jordan gets to him this time.
Pretty good reaction that trip.
Big Ben. And Big Ben gives the Nets the lead. He's got 10 now. 67-65 Nets. Nets shot 60% in the 1st half. Overall for the game, 56%.
And BJ not like it with Tony Kukoc. This is their little side triangle. And a screen for Simpkins.
They find it. Nice move by the rookie. Ricky Simpkins puts it home. His 6th and 7th points of the ball game. Well, we'll get a timeout. So on the Modell scoreboard, 5:59 left, third quarter. We're still
at the restaurant business after your career's over.
Well, let's hope so. So far, I have a restaurant called Mezzanotte, and it's doing extremely well. So that's keeping my time occupied as well as rehabbing every day.
All right, Kenny, thanks for stopping by. Spencer?
talk about competitors. Nobody works harder than Kenny Danico. Here's Gilliam off the mark. And of course, Kenny out with a knee injury. Cruciate ligament. We're tied at 67. Here's Jordan. Count that if it goes. As Rex Walters picks up the foul, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, as good a restaurant as Kenny Danico has, and it is a good one, this is just a gorgeous pump fake, and everybody would buy into this one. I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, anybody who's played the game, the reaction would be to go up. And the nice thing about him, as soon as he came down, he went to Rex Walters to see if he was okay.
Yeah.
He respects the game, respects the people in it. Oh, could others learn?
A very important man for this game. Not only with his ability, just his attitude, his whole charismatic appearance, his attitude toward the game, his attitude toward life. He's a one of a kind. His name is Michael Jordan. And you know, he was a little upset at first. He said, a lot of you are making me out to be like a god. Well, no, not quite. But as a basketball player, the closest thing we've ever seen to him.
And right there, a good-looking post pass, and the Hammer thought he had one on the glass. He is to be deified, though, for this game.
Then the ball goes over.
Good reaction. Do they help one another?
69-67. The Bulls with a 2-point lead. They have led by as many as 3. The Nets' biggest lead has been 5.
He's got fresh legs today. BJ still able to knock that baby down.
11 points for BJ Armstrong, and a 4-point lead now for Chicago. 71-67. Here's Gilliam.
Too
high.
You need the face mask and the chest protector on that pass.
6-0 run for the Bulls to take their biggest lead. Jason Williams set to come into the lineup. 71-67. Tony Kukoc, good step through move. The lead is now 6.
The whole play was confusing for the New Jersey Nets. Not good reaction on the switch, and then nobody stepped up.
73-67. Bulls have won 4 in a row. The Nets have lost 8 of their last 9. Here's Gilliam trying to beat Simpkins.
And stepping up the defense right now.
The hammer. And Armen Gilliam puts it home. Big basket there for the Nets. They needed that one. 21 points for Armen Gilliam.
He's got the whole toolbox tonight.
11 rebounds, 8 assists.
And a clear out here.
Jordan. B.J. Brown came over to help. Didn't help, though.
Most guys would go left. It was empty. He knows you know that most guys would go left. Took the right and elevated.
17 points for Jordan now. He was 2 for 13 in the first half. He's 4 for 6 here in the second. And 5 of the 24. Anderson for 3.
Nice kick out pass.
9 points for the kid, and the Nets within 3. 75-72. Here's Armstrong against Anderson. Kukoc. Purdue.
Extra pass, huh?
3 on the 24, and Armstrong gets it off. B.J. Armstrong with a hot hand. 13 points for B.J. Armstrong. He's 5 of 8 from the floor. We have 3 minutes to go third quarter. 5-point Chicago lead. Legal defense on the Bulls. And we'll get a timeout right here. 2 minutes, 54 seconds. Dave will listen. Nets here in this quarter. The numbers have come down. They shot 60% in the first half, 44% here in the third quarter, and the Bulls with a lead. Anderson fires and Kenny puts it home, and the Nets have cut it down to 2. 12 points for Anderson.
Nice little play. They gave him a chance. They leave him off for the 3 here, but they gave him 2 sides to choose from. Tried both on the little pick and roll.
Luke Longley in the lineup. Jason Williams in for the Nets. Longley stepping through. That'll count if it goes. And Jason Williams will pick up the foul. So the Nets with Jason Williams, Rick Mahorn. 4 points in the ball game now for Luke Longley.
Same little play now. Kenny with the hesitation and the blow by.
It puts it home. 14 for Anderson. And it's a 2-point game again. Chicago 79-77. Anderson waking up offensively here in this third quarter, as has this man, Michael Jordan. 19 for Michael. 12 of them have come here in this third quarter. He's 7 of 20 from the floor.
They had a dunk on that play in the first half. Same play. This time Rex reacted decently, but unfortunately Michael come up with different releases.
Minute 45 to go in the quarter. Down to 7 on the 24. Gilliam.
Oh,
got the bump, didn't get the foul call, and the rebound taken down by Michael Jordan. Jordan stops and pops. He has awakened, folks. 21 points for Michael Jordan. 14 of them here in this third quarter, and the Bulls again by 6. Scottie Pippen set to come back in the lineup.
The tongue is out.
Yeah. Gilliam.
Just not a lot of offense right now. That's the problem for Butch.
Jason Williams. And he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. But Jason working. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Luke Longley. So Gilliam sits down. Sean Higgins back in the lineup. And Jason Williams misses both free throws. So the Bulls have the ball. They have a 6-point lead. And Michael Jordan looking to go to the hoop. He's on fire with that shot. Simpkins with a rebound. 3 white shirts underneath. It comes down on the weak side. Luke Longley will come down with the rebound, but Luke Longley will also come down with a loose ball foul, which puts the Bulls over the limit, so it'll be a 2-shot foul.
And you saw the head of Phil Jackson. Sean Higgins just grabbed the ball out of Longley's hand. I don't know why you do that. To look to stir it up.
Rick Mahorn hits both free throws, and the Nets within 5. 84-79. Here's Jordan. Rex Walters trying to defend against him. Jason Williams comes to help. Jordan with the bank, in and out. Rebound, Jason Williams.
Pretty, huh? And the kiss at the end.
Did everything but.
Slide by. Great control of his body.
Anderson. Mahorn, 10 on the 24. Good return to Anderson. Clobbered going up. If they get it on Longley, he's out of the ball game.
I think Simpkins.
They're going to get it on Simpkins.
Nice hesitation. And he got both guys airborne. And Rick Mahorn with good patience for the eventual bounce pass. But down at this end, talk about body control. Mahorn trying to pick up that defensive position and charge. Everything but on that smooch.
Kenny Anderson puts the Nets within 3 by hitting both free throws. 16 points for Anderson. 12 of them have come here in this third quarter.
And Rex is going to have to be ready, and the pinch people don't overhelp, because he'll give it up to your guy, only if needed.
Here's Michael down to 8. And he is fouled. And going up, it'll be on Sean Higgins.
Personal foul number 7, Kenny Anderson.
Second on Kenny Anderson. So Anderson picks it up, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he gets a little bit excited when he sees a crease or a opening, and right here, a show of strength too, as he tries to bring Kenny in the free throw shoot. He said, "I wish." Feels he could make every one of those. 4.
Down to 2. Anderson gets through. Lays it home with 0.3 of a second remaining. Tyus Edney, take a look at that one. Out at the buzzer, but Kenny Anderson going the length. Good basketball player and a better tennis player. I mean, really super tennis player.
Where was he in school?
He was at Stonehill. I'm not sure if he's still there, up in Massachusetts. Good kid, played some good high school basketball and marvelous tennis player. Here's Jordan, fouled by Chris Childs. That's before the shot. So we'll start the fourth quarter. A 2-point Chicago lead. They've led by as many as 6. They go with Jordan, Stevie Kerr. Dickie Simpkins has come back into the lineup. Luke Longley stays in with 5 fouls, and Scottie Pippen. Nets have Anderson, Childs, P.J. Brown. And here's Jordan. He's on fire. A left
post up so tough on the guard. They're not used to playing defense down there. Of course, his size and strength, not easy to contest either.
4-point lead, 24 points now for Jordan. Here's Gilliam, and he is fouled. So a non-shooting foul. It's on Dickie Simpkins.
Well, we'll take you into an ISO just like Chris Childs is taken into. This is down on the box, and you see he's spun out from Kenny Anderson. But with his size, he can shoot over both guys.
Underway here in the fourth quarter. A 4-point lead for Chicago. Here's Gilliam. And Childs open, takes it. Rebound tipped away, and Stevie Kerr comes down with it.
Benoit reacted like his back is bothering him.
Yeah, he should have been up for that rebound. Instead, it came way back to Stevie Kerr. Longley's open. Pippen on the follow. And the rebound taken down by Anderson. Scottie Pippen with that big height advantage on Chris Childs right there. Childs fortunate. Yeah.
Blocked him out beautifully.
Yeah. A tough tip for him. Here's Gilliam.
Give it to him, right? The hammer.
23. 23 for Gilliam at 17 in the first half. 10:22 to go. Again, a 2-point ball game. Michael makes it 4. He has 26. He was 2 for 13 in the first half. So here in the second half, he is 8 for 12, which isn't bad. That's Michael Jordan.
What's going to happen now? Nets will double and watch the cuts. They'll count it.
Anderson counted if it goes, and Kenny Anderson found that seam, went to the hoop. He'll go to the line. He will shoot 2, and Dickie Simpkins picks up another foul. Our American Express tribute, 36.3. That's great. Rick Barry.
See if they go to the box again with Michael. Why not ride it?
Posting up. Now comes out to the foul line. That'll count if it goes. Counted it 1.
He's having a little fun right now. He does use his hands beautifully. That time, discharged Chris Childs. They come back with Walters right there. Those hands free him. And now with the hit, the ability to knock it down. And if you remember, against Starks the other day, made a big jumper late after having some contact. Chris going to get a T. Gilliam just got so poor. They got his attention. He was ready to nail Chris Childs. When you're playing Michael Jordan, you're going to get those things.
Chris sits down now, and Rex Walters comes in, and Jordan continues his assault. 29 points in the ball game, 22 of them here in the second half. It's been a different Michael Jordan who struggled through the first 24 minutes, hitting only 2 of 13 from the floor, and the Bulls again by 6. Big Ben. And Benjamin puts it home. Nets hang it in.
Gets that dribble. Gets the dribble to where he can make that shot.
Sunday against the Knicks, only 30 points in the second half for the Nets. And against Portland, only 14 points in the fourth quarter. Fatigue was the factor. Here's a good outlet to Rex Walters. Challenges. Great block by Michael Jordan. Jordan by Simpkins, and a block by Big Ben, who picks up the foul.
Well, he's stuck there all alone, but this was a message for I think he was trying to hit it off the glass to start a fast break, to be honest with you. You notice that?
Yeah.
Kicked it out to one of the teammates and let it go the other way, and there's Benoit, the last line of resistance.
The factor in this ball game, looking for his 10th point tonight. He did touch the rim. Barely. 5-point Chicago lead, 8:55 remaining.
Kenny gets a good look on the pop out.
Finds Gilliam. And it's taken down by Dickie Simpkins. Which Beard irate.
Yep.
And he's going to get a technical foul.
He wanted some banging or a foul. He may get himself thrown out.
He better get off the floor right now. And Benoit Benjamin stepping in between Butch Beard and David Jones. Davy Jones will send him to the locker.
Shooting the technical to Michael Jordan.
Sorry, folks. Michael Jordan shoots the tee and hits it home.
Yeah, a little contact initially, maybe not on the shot, but I like to see Butch get into it.
Here in the second half. Stevie Kerr. Jordan will win the rebound. Came down hard on the weak side. He's got Big Ben with him, and he recognized it.
And Benoit's 20 there. Oh.
Taken down by Gilliam. Ben had a smile on his face. And here is Rex Walters. Counted and one. Rex to the hoop. And the foul will go against Dickie Simpkins.
And he used that dribble. I'm not so sure they didn't give it to Michael, believe it or not, from the rear. Good penetration. And that's that play where Benoit got down before and did talking. Watch the effort by Michael as he comes from the rear. And you may be right to step in, but I thought the signal was on Jordan. I think they gave it to him. Does not give up on a play, and Rex was competing.
Rex Walters, good free throw shooter. You know, when you play as many minutes as people like Walters have played, and they haven't played that much during the season, the fatigue factor can hit you really on the free throw line. Here's Kukoc.
Everybody gets a quick touch look. If you can use the dribble, fine, get rid of it.
Good. 3 of the 24. Longley recognizes it. And the rebound taken down by Armen Gilliam. Outlets to Rex Walters. 4-point Chicago lead. 7:44 to go here in this fourth quarter. Crucial game for the Nets. For the Bulls, a big game for them, too. They can take over undisputed possession of 5th place. And here's the turnover. Pippen.
Tough to get it over his hands.
B.J. Armstrong for 3. Behind the basket virtually. And nearly out of bounds. His 3rd three-pointer of the night. And the Bulls with their biggest lead of the evening. It's up to 7 now.
Scottie Pippen with those long arms. That's a 5-point swing. Look at the kid get in.
Get the foul call, though. And the rebound taken down by B.J. Armstrong. Gives to Pippen. Stevie Kerr to Kukoc, knocked away.
Good hustle.
B.J. Brown. Rex Walters dives. Rex Walters called a timeout. Great play. And great hustle by Rex Walters to keep the ball in the Nets' hands.
All started out by terrific pursuit of the ball by B.J. Brown. And
on the net bench, Rex Walters with 17 points tonight. That ties his career high.
They are energized defensively, and good teams, championship teams, play that day, and that's very forced to get this one back.
7 of the 24, P.J. Brown forced to take it, and the rebound, Armen Gilliam. Hammond tries to feed it inside, and we'll get a foul. It'll be on Tony Kukoc. Say, basketball fans, if you'd like to meet Willis Reed, the Nets general manager, Coors Light, will make it possible Thursday. That's next Thursday, April 13th, between 5 and 7 p.m. Willis appears at Moran's in downtown Manhattan. Fans get a chance to win prizes, autographs, and talk basketball with Willis Reed. Rebound, Scottie Pippen.
Stretching the lead because of the D right now. That's getting one opportunity.
Here's Kukoc for 3, and the rebound, Kenny Anderson. 6:09 remaining. Anderson tries to slide through. B.J. Armstrong picks up the foul. The Bulls are now over the limit, so Anderson will go to the line to shoot 2. A continuing scenario for the Nets is the fourth quarter struggle. We are nearly midway through this fourth quarter, and the Nets with only 7 points in the quarter.
And you attribute it to fatigue and lack of the bench strength, too. I mean, that's not a lot of things.
Both free throws. Kenny with a good second half after a struggle in the first half. He has 21 now. 17 have come after intermission, and the Nets cut it down to 5. Pippen. Nice move. Rebound, Jason Williams, who has just come in for Benoit Benjamin. Outlets it to Rex Walters. Walters fires a 3. And the rebound taken down by Pippen. Maybe a little too quick on that one. Here's Pippen right back. Speaking of quick, on the follow, put home by Dickie Simpkins.
Was that an incredible crossover, and Simpkins running the floor? He actually was free. I thought Pippen could have given it to him.
Back to a 7-point lead. Good look underneath. P.J. slams from Kenny Anderson. 9 points for P.J. Brown. 99-94 Chicago. Michael Jordan, fresh, coming off the bench.
Tough match with the bounce.
Pippen.
Oh,
Rebound, Rex Walters. Jason Williams got high.
Tipped it away.
Anderson, under 5 minutes now.
And that's a good job. Go to the hammer.
Rex Walters, we're down to 10 on the 24 now. Walters checks the clock, and we'll get the foul. Oh, Joe Forte called it on Michael Jordan. And more importantly, Rex Walters is hurt. He is down. He is holding on to his right leg.
Well, now he's reaching for the ankle. I thought at first it may have been a knee. And this is one where usually that's where his feet got caught as he fell.
And Michael is moving.
And they got a double foul on this play now. No team foul, double foul, Jersey's ball, and Butch upset.
Butch wanted a two-shot foul right there. Chris Childs is going to come in the lineup to replace Rex Walters.
Generally, that's the rule of thumb in listening to officials.
Rather than have a situation like this, which makes nobody happy.
Right.
Well, it makes the Bulls a little happier. If the Bulls were over the limit, and that would have been a two-shot foul.
And the Nets struggling in the half court a little bit.
Jason Williams. Jason puts it home. His third field goal. And the Nets within 3, 99-96. So the Nets get the 2 points on the board anyway. Here's Longley. Kenny Anderson knocks it away, and Armen Gilliam has it.
What a gamble. Great play by the kid.
4:15 remains. 99-96. Chicago by 3. Chris Childs fires a 3. And the high rebound taken down by Dickie Simpkins, who's had some ball game. 10 rebounds for Dickie Simpkins in the ball game to go with his 11 points. And we get a timeout. 3-point Chicago remains. B.J. Armstrong, Stevie Kerr, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Luke Longley for the ball. Here's Stevie Kerr. Longley against Jason Williams. Nice move. The roll, he doesn't get it, and it's taken down by Armen Gilliam.
And Spence, P.J. Brown, interesting matchup right now on Michael Jordan. Won't be able to post up as much. May have to rely outside or the dribble ability.
P.J. sets the pick for Kenny Anderson. Down to 7 on the 24. Tough task. Down to 5 on the 24. Not a good set here for the Nets. 3. Anderson has to shoot it. And it's taken down by Michael Jordan. Bad set for the Nets. 2 in a row. First the bad shot by Childs, and then nothing right there. Here's Michael.
Oh, right for the heart.
33 points for Michael Jordan.
He inflicts punishment, Spence. Excuse me.
You get teased, you come close, and then Michael, who has done it so often, buries a three-pointer. It's back to a 6-point lead. We'll get a foul on Scottie Pippen, and Armen Gilliam will go to the line to shoot 2.
You mentioned you didn't like the set on the offensive end for the Nets, and this is what happened after it. Everybody backed off.
Basketball team. Dick Motta's got something really nice developing there.
And the Nets to have something nice developing have to put a few stops together.
Eddie Jackson also with a 37-point performance in the second game of the season. Here's B.J. Armstrong with a floater. Rebound, P.J. Brown.
See how they contain and help. Hammer and Kenny on the same size what Butch wants.
4-point lead, Chicago. Here's Gilliam. And Armen puts it home. He's got 27, and the Nets are within 2. 102-100. Timeout, Chicago.
How about the confidence Butch had, the Hammer and Kenny?
Jack McMahon coaching the Royals. Final seconds. Oscar, timeout. McMahon diagrams the play, and at the end of it, Oscar says, "Hey, Jack, just give me the ball."
It's just like here. What a head.
Give me the ball.
Jason.
Here's Michael. Finds Longley. And some help from Jason Williams. Scottie Pippen able to save it to Stevie Kerr. So a second chance for Michael, who was fouled, brought up.
Jason with a good effort to make sure it didn't get out of his hands. The save by Pippen, just terrific, and he takes the hit here too. And look at the presence of mind to turn and face the floor. And now the good-looking pass. And
Michael Jordan looking for his 35th point. And Chicago has a 4-point lead with 2 minutes even remaining in this ball game. The Nets have not folded tonight. They have hung in there against the Chicago Bulls in a great second-half performance by Michael Jordan. Gilliam can't find it. Taken by P.J. Brown, down to 7 on the 24. Anderson fired. Rebound, Jason Williams. And we'll get a foul from behind. It's on Scottie Pippen.
And he's not real happy. Once again, the one thing that you love about Jason Williams, he's got some enthusiasm. He came running to get this rebound, and Scottie Pippen really upset, but it's a little bit like Jason's block on Michael Jordan. Same thing, up top, clean, down low.
Had it wrong. Pippen is gone. And Jason hits 1 of 2.
And not real confident as he sprinted in, as though he had missed.
Jason now 1 of 4 from the free throw line. A minute and a half to go. And P.J. Brown trying to guard Michael Jordan. Michael with a running floater. Whoa, go. Rebound, Armen Gilliam.
What a job by P.J. Brown, too, to force the tough shot.
Did you see that left leg come out in front of him?
Yeah.
It's a good thing you're not standing in front of him. I'm a soprano. Here's Anderson. Slides through, loses control, the turnover. Michael Jordan has the basketball.
And look how smart, too.
With a minute to go, a 3-point Chicago lead.
And P.J. shoving him out the sideline, baseline, I should say.
But Kenny Anderson making a bad choice going to the hoop.
A little too much with the dribble into traffic.
You stay tuned immediately following tonight's ball game. Reports from around the NBA, the NHL, the Devils, the Rangers, the Knicks all in action. And Bob Papa will fill you in on the Sports Authority Game Time show, which will commence or continue immediately following this ball game. So Jordan misses the first. Nicky Simpkins into the lineup, replacing Tony Kukoc.
And this is defense and rebounding.
3-point Chicago lead, 56.1 seconds remaining. Michael missed them both. Nets have the basketball. Timeout Nets with 54.7 seconds remaining. Jordan misses both free throws, and the Nets are still alive.
I think get Gilliam and Kenny to handle the basketball, and they're face guarding the others.
Jason Williams challenges and doesn't get a foul call. That is not what the Nets wanted right there. So Chicago has the ball, 40 seconds to go. And right here, the Nets should not foul if they can avoid it at all.
That's right. Down to 10.
Michael puts it home. Big-time basket. He's got 37, and it is now a 5-point lead for the Bulls with 27.3 seconds remaining. That equals the opponent's high against the Nets here at the Meadowlands. So he misses 2 free throws. Doesn't take him long to atone. Michael Jordan going to the hoop to give the Bulls a 5-point lead. Higgins inbounds. Nets, remember, with no timeouts remaining. Wanted the 2. Instead, he gets a 3-point attempt way off the mark. Didn't get what he wanted. And Luke Longley with the rebound. Remember, if you go to the basket, the Bulls are smart. They're not going to foul you. They'll let you get that, too. They'll let you go if you get the ball inside. And then you didn't need a 3 anyway. So get the easy 2 and then foul. And instead, a 5-point lead. Chicago, Luke Longley will go to the line with a chance to wrap it up.
Well, 4 seconds left. Gone in the clock, 24 to 20. And make the move as designed, and then, as you said, you settle for the jump shot or the kick to somebody. And it's as happens for teams who are struggling. Little breakdown in communication, execution, wrong guys having the basketball. And a solid team defensively knows how to take the head out of the game as they did on the inbounds to Kenny Anderson. They weren't going to let him touch it. B.J. Armstrong was all over him.
Jason Williams and Chris Childs in the lineup now. Excuse me, Chris Childs comes into the lineup, and Jason Williams stays. And Longley just about wraps things up. 6-point lead with 19 seconds to go. 7-point lead, that is. Here's Walters. Now they go for the 2. Rex can't make it go. Jason Williams tries the tip. And here is B.J. Armstrong, and they'll just run out the clock. A 7-point lead for the Bulls as the horn sounds, and you can hear it at the Meadowlands. A good effort tonight by the Nets here in the fourth quarter. Only 16 points, though. Was it a fatigue factor, or was it a step up on the defense by the Chicago Bulls? Either way you look at it, Michael Jordan was the difference. 37 points for Michael Jordan, 30 of them here in the second half, and another disappointment for Butch Beard, whose Nets have now lost 5 in a row.